I'm going to say this, and then I ain't going to say nothing else. So a few years ago, I wrote a piece, and I posted it on Facebook. And the piece was entitled, Know Your Worth. And ever since then, people pop up saying this, know your worth, saying a video doing this, know your worth, posting this, know your worth. Everybody is talking about know your worth. So I feel like it's safe to say I coined that phrase. So I want to talk to you all today about just that topic, knowing your worth. Because see, black folk, I don't think you know your worth. I don't think you realize that you are a part of a $1.7 trillion buying power. I don't think you know that. I don't think you realize that there have been so many systemic issues that have affected us. I don't think you realize that D.E.I. being dismantled from private companies, they are trying to affect us. I don't think you realize that they are saying to us that I don't think you're worth, and I don't think you're a part of my wealth. I don't think that me losing the black buyers, I don't think my company losing black buyers my company will not be affected by losing black buyers. I just don't think that. And in fact, I don't like you enough to even worry about it. So yeah, Donald Trump, I am going to go along with the dismantling of DEI within my organization and my company as well. So black people, I really don't think you know your worth. I really don't think. And here's something I want to point out. I already did a video about it, so I don't want to drag it in the ground. But I want to point out the fact when Tabitha Brown, God bless you, baby. I promise you, I'm not trying to dog you out. I'm just saying, when Tabitha Brown got on, when she posted a video on YouTube or wherever else she posted it, because she probably posted it on all of her million views and million subscribers platform, because she got great subscribers and great views on all platforms, okay? Which means, last I checked, she get a nice little check from all platforms. So she comes to her people and she asks us, gaslight us, is what I saw it. I'm sorry, Tabitha, that's the way I saw it. She's telling people, she wasn't asking nobody. She wasn't, no, I don't want to say that now. She wasn't telling or asking anyone to shop at Target, but she was suggesting it. She was suggesting and telling us and gaslighting us and telling us that so many black people have products on within Target, and how hard it took them to get their products in Target, and how hard it took them to get their products in Walmart, and how it is so tough for black men. And oh, let's not forget the black women. I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my queens. But I'm not gonna sit and gaslight y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm a black business owner and a woman as well. Okay? So when you get there on the platform and tell me that you and a lot of other black people have products in Target, and you and a lot of other black people have products in Walmart, I have a question for you. Then why didn't you, or why don't you join with all those other black people, go to the owners of Target, Walmart, and whatever other places you might have your products in, and they are joining the DEI dismantle? Okay? Go to them and say to them, hey, look, okay? Because you coming to us. And I don't know why you coming to us. Because to come to us is to ask us as black people not to stand for what we believe in and for what we know is right, and that you know is right. You know it's right. You know doggone well that we don't have the power. We got the buying power. We got that 1.7 trillion. See, we got that. However, we can't tell Target to keep your stuff in stock. We can't tell Walmart to keep your stuff in stock. You got to tell them that. Now, what we can do is what we should do, which is boycott, back up, take away our buying power, our 1.7 trillion buying power, and then make them think about the fact that a black woman is in their, have their products in their store. Make them think about the fact that black people have their products in their stores. And they will think again, no, they ain't gonna take your stuff off the shelf, baby. And if they do, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm telling you that our voices need to be heard by way of our pockets, by way of what we do not let or take out of our pockets. I'm not going in Target just to buy your products and any other black person's. I'm not. Now, the way I can help you is to stand up to Target and say, you ain't getting my money. I know. It's like, let's use this as an example, baby. It is like having a child and you constantly do for that child, do for that child, do for that child, do for that child. And that child know that they are not doing right. And you just constantly keep on feeding and doing for that child, doing for that child, doing for that child, doing for that child. And that child will never do better until you stand up to that child and say, no more. No more. Not another time will you be disrespectful. Not another time will you do this. Not another time will you do that. And here are the consequences. I'm taking this away. I'm taking that away. And if you keep on playing with me, you going away. That's the only time that child will learn, baby. And so that's the only way Target is going to learn. That's the only way Walmart is going to learn. They might not like us, and they saying that clear. They saying that loud and clear. In case you don't realize this, baby, they are saying they don't like their buyers, and they are saying they don't like the people, the merchants. They don't like y'all either. That's what they saying. So since you don't like me as a buyer, as a consumer, and you don't like the people that have their products in your store, and the only reason their products was in your store is because of D.E.I, I tell you what, you don't get no more of my money. You don't get any more of my money. We got to know our worth. We got to know our worth. I know marching in the streets, we ain't trying to do that no more. We ain't trying to do that no more. Okay, fine. You ain't got to do that no more. Do it by way of how you're going to show them, by way of what you're not going to take out of your pocket. That's how I'm doing mine. And that's how I'm doing mine. I ain't never shopped at Walmart that much anyway. Now, do I support your Tabitha Brown's products and have purchased her products? Absolutely. Absolutely I have. But I have a family too. And Tabitha Brown, I understand she wants to maintain her lifestyle. I don't blame her. But I want to maintain my credibility. I want to maintain my stand on what I know is right. I want to maintain my family too. Go online. You and all the people that got products in Target and Walmart, y'all get together and get a meeting. Put a meeting together. Figure out a nice website title for your website. blackbuyersonboard.com, something. Figure out something, okay? Y'all come together, everybody buy a big warehouse, huh? Buy a huge warehouse, huh? And you can go ahead and get the stuff in there. Now, if the company that's making your products, they go on D.E.I too, then listen, I don't know what to tell you, baby. What I do know to tell you is this, is that I ain't buying it. Literally. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying anything. If I gotta buy it, I won't be going in Walmart to do it. I won't be going in Target to do it. I won't be going anywhere that doesn't want me there. And I made that very clear that they don't like me. They don't want me because of the color of my skin. See, y'all got to understand they have done every single thing they could do to get rid of us, to destroy us, to make us feel less than, to make us feel unworthy, to make us feel like they feel about us. They have done everything in their power and still it hasn't worked. Like Maya Angelou say, and still I rise. They've done everything, baby. And it still has not worked. So I can't, for the sake of for the sake of myself, for the sake of my grandchildren, for the sake of my children, for the sake of my people, black folk, for the sake of the fact that I know my buying power, I ain't gonna do it. And I guarantee you, here's something I can promise you. If everybody, every black person for once, because you know, Lord, we need some talking to, get on board and stop buying and giving these folk your money. If every black person does that, do you realize the impact? I read online, one person said, let's just do it if we stop for one day, they're going to feel the pinch. And that's true. So imagine what, like another one person said, if we stop for a week. If we stop for a week, buying anything for 1 week, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I bet you Donald Trump get his act together. I bet you all these stores and all of these, see, they don't think we're worth it. They don't think they don't know our worth. They know our worth, but they don't want us to know our worth. So they pull back. And you know what they're counting on? They're counting on us not doing anything. They're counting on us still buying in their stores. They're counting on us still supporting them. They're counting on us, somebody like Tabitha Brown, going to all the people that you know we love you. So they use Tabitha Brown, which I know she did it herself, but I'm saying they counting on us to do that. They're counting on us to go to the people and say, look, now I know that this D.E.I. stuff in a nice little calm voice, because you know we like calmness, you know, a nice little calm voice. I know this D.E.I. program is terrible. Y'all all right? Is everybody all right? All right. All right. You know, God this and God that. Okay? See, they counting on us to love each other so much so that we forget about not only ourselves, but we forget about everybody else. See, this is not a one person's fight. This is not just me, myself, and I. This is all of us. This is all of us being affected by a decision that came straight from the White House, from somebody that ain't got no business in the White House anyway. And I blame Democrats. I blame a lot of the Democrats for even letting that man get back in office. I blame them. I blame them. I ain't happy and I ain't proud, to be honest with you, being a Democrat right now. Because I feel ashamed. I feel like I've been bamboozled. I feel like I've been tricked. I feel like I've been tricked out of all of the things that I feel like I deserve as a person, as an American. So at the end of the day, y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, and what I want to do and what I choose to do is not support. I will not be supporting anyone who doesn't support me. If a company has formulated and decided that they're going to go and roll with Donald Trump with this DEI mess and dismantle DEI within their organizations and companies, then guess what? I'm going to dismantle myself from those same organizations and companies. You won't get my money. You won't. Have an amazing day.